Hello, beautiful souls. I was guided to share something via this video today regarding the path of the Magdalene, Mary Magdalene, and Yeshua, and many of those who are encoded with the Magdalene frequency are known to be disruptors of established hierarchies. Not out of the sense of simply wanting to rebel or disrupt, but more from a sense of being able to be so direct spiritually in what they can see through. And the term hierarchy itself, hierarchical structures, are very patriarchal in nature because a hierarchy assumes the position of higher and lower, more authoritative, less authoritative. It requires, in many cases, a lot of people to abandon their inner knowing, their inner truth, their inner authority in order to align with an established hierarchy and to seek outer validation amongst others to confirm to them that they are part of this hierarchy. Whereas the feminine way is non-hierarchical. There is no established order of authority. Instead, it is very interwoven, reciprocal, relational. And each individual is encouraged to stay true to their inner authority on whatever subject it is. So that is one side. That is hierarchy as being an established hierarchy, the nature of hierarchy of being very patriarchal. Now, the Magdalene path is one of profound depth and descent. This required one who was or is a Magdalene encoded to be able to see through to illusions, uncomfortable illusions, and when it comes to communities, societies, cultures, to be able to see, cut right through to what is playing out underneath, to what is happening, unfolding unconsciously. And this is something that many people generally don't see. And of course, it can disrupt the comfort zones in which certain communities have built themselves on that are not yet fully aligned in this way of embodied feminine wisdom and a non-hierarchical way of interrelating and unfolding in a community. Even in the time of Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, many of the practices that they engaged in, not only those two, but which the inner circle engaged in, as many mystery schools throughout the world always will have their outer teachings, their outer circle, and their inner circle. And the inner teachings. Many of the practices that Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, and their inner circle engaged in were, even in their time, considered highly taboo, such as the sexual alchemical practices. And because of the nature of these practices, they often had to be conducted in secret in remote locations, such as caves and so forth. And many of their teachings, which actually stem from the ancient wisdom teachings, inner circle trainings, inner mystery school teachings of the lineage of Isis and Hathor. Many of these teachings were also considered highly taboo in their time, further down the line. And there were women and men encoded with these frequencies already back then that had to engage in secret as well, because they disrupted established hierarchies within the priest and priestess orders within temples. So it has never been an easy path to walk because of the nature of one of the functions or roles or soul gifts that one with such encodings emanates from their field. It's never been for the masses. The outer teachings, the ceremonies, the rituals, they will attract more of the masses, but the inner teachings by their nature would require one to already have an open heart, an open mind that can only come through having experienced certain dark nights of the soul that have put the ego aside, that have allowed one to become humble in the true sense of the word. In terms of dealing with the consequent sense of not fitting in and being projected on, this is something that comes with the path. This is something that one who is encoded in this way knows very well how to transmute and alchemize and not allow her to, or him, to be swayed from their path, because that inner gnosis, that inner deep knowing of what is in alignment and true sacred feminine masculine wisdom is so alive within them that it transcends any need for outer validation or reflection. They just know. And therefore, it is a pathless path. And yet, within that pathless path, there is an archetypal frequency and a whole lineage that is supporting you in this alchemical journey, which it is. This is a journey of alchemy and transmutation and learning to be true to thine own self, to know thyself, no matter, and to accept that being projected on, being misunderstood, comes with the territory. And that's okay. That's why we're here. We are code breakers, we are disruptors. And the Magdalene did not come to be liked or accepted or approved or validated or recognized. She simply came because she was here to re-establish and to anchor into the field this feminine Christ frequency that is not restricted to one individual throughout history. It is a field that we can tap into for our own inner wisdom and deep inner knowing, and to be able to share with those that in turn feel that frequency and in turn get to understand that they're not alone on this path. The Magdalene path is very much about death, transformation, going into the areas of the shadow. But in a way that is very embodied, rather than intellectualized and intellectually understood, and it stays on the mind level. No, no, no. The Magdalene path goes deep into the body, into those areas where all the cellular programming and memory is held within our physical vessel that is emanating out this field that we carry around us. So that's what I just felt guided to share with you today, and I will share more in my posts. If you don't follow me on social media such as Instagram, Facebook, please do check out the links. I will put them below in the comments, and I look forward to connecting with you more. Sending you many blessings and love. Bye.